The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Okay, everybody, good morning, good morning. Welcome to a rainy Saturday morning. It's Jim Weller. You're listening to Weller Does Delmarva, and we are live this morning right here at the Dry Zone Red Barn on Route 16 in Ellendale, and you're invited to stop on by and say hi. We got a lot going on here. We're actually cooking breakfast today. So if you are out and about, or if you're listening and you just want to get up and come on out, everybody's invited. No purchase necessary. They're cooking omelets, and they've got a few little breakfast things, and it is all free today. They're having like a mini open house here. They just want to get you to stop by and see the Dry Zone Red Barn, see all that we've got going on, and check it out. They have remodeled the inside. They've actually got a crawl space you can look in. The inside here, they built an office up in the air, and underneath it, there's a crawl space. Also, for you that are at your computer, you can literally watch us live right now at www.wellerdoesdelmarva.com. wellerdoesdelmarva.com. You can watch us, or if you ever want to watch any of our shows, they're there, and you can watch them. So today we again are at the Dry Zone Red Barn, Route 16 in Ellendale. We're going to be on the air till 9 o'clock, and we're serving breakfast. And if you would like a nice breakfast omelet, they're back there cooking them up, and they are absolutely no charge. And we're just trying to get people to stop in and take just a mini tour of the Dry Zone Red Barn. No purchase, no obligation, no nothing. Just stop in, say hi, check us out. I've got just a few of these left. The Weller Does Delmarva mugs. If you'd like one of them, we'll give you one of those free. Brooks Ritter's with me. Brooks, are you over there?
I am. How are you?
Real good. How are you?
I'm good. I feel so far away from you.
Yeah, we're all the way across the room, but it's such a big building. It's such a big building. In a few minutes, we're going to have somebody on from Dry Zone, and they're going to tell you all about the different things that Dry Zone does. So we're going to talk about Dry Zone 2 or 3 times this morning. They do a lot of different things. I could tell you all about it, but I want to let them tell us a little bit about it. It's a very interesting company. So, again, you can watch us live at wellerdoesdelmarva.com if you want to do that. And we have a lot of things to cover. I might even have a contest today, so start thinking about what number show this is. I may come up with some kind of a prize for the first person to communicate to me what number show this is for Weller Does Delmarva. It's a big number, okay? So anyway, you can watch us. We're giving away free omelets. There's just a lot going on. One of my sponsors I mention every week, and I have communicated with these people a lot over the past few weeks, because anybody that owns a corporation knows that tax day for a corporation is the 15th of March. March 15th is when your taxes are due, and that happens to be Sunday, so I've got till Monday to get my filing done. So I'm talking about my accountant, George Luff and Associates in Milford and in Dover and in Rehoboth. They're a little bit of everywhere. I do like the fact that no matter who I'm trying to get a hold of, no matter where they happen to be, I dial one phone number and it steers me to wherever I need to go. I like that. But if you need any accounting work, I guess for personal, taxes, you've got till April 15th for that, but March 15th is the date for corporations, so that's heavy on my mind. But anyway, it's Luff and Associates if you need an accountant, a CPA, and the big thing that we're really promoting is their payroll. They've had a lot of people take advantage of this. We actually take advantage of it. There's just so many rules and regulations and things changing and things happening, and is this right? Is this the way it used to be? What's the new numbers? What's the new charts and graphs and things like that? So they do our payroll. We don't have to worry about any updates. We don't have to worry about anything. So if you own a business, you could have as little as 1 or 2 employees, 5 or 10, 15 or 20, or in the hundreds. So if you have a business and you're looking for somebody to do payroll, they can help you. So anyway, it's called, I'm waving my hands because I need my next person is what I'm saying. But anyway, it's called Luff and Associates, located in Milford. The people that knew I was waving my hands were on the air. And you. So anyway, it's Luff and Associates. They have an office in Milford, then in Dover, and then in Rehoboth. I've dealt with them, I know, for at least 25 years. I hope it hasn't been 30 years, but it might have been. But anyway, it's been a long time. So if you have any questions about payroll, if you would like them to do your payroll, parts of your payroll, any part of your payroll, or if you would like them to help you with any accounting needs, personal or business, they're good people. So anyway, give them a call. It's 422-9699, $96.99. That's Luff and Associates, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. And please tell them I sent you if you would. Okay? So there's a lot going on here today. There's a lot of people here. I see them out there getting things ready, and I really could flow right into what Dry Zone does, but I just want to encourage you to come out and look at the building, just the building. But what is amazing, they have this wall. It's the one right behind Brooks, so you can't see it on camera. But that means this thing is just placard with awards. It's amazing. So that's quite impressive. In other words, they got them all lined up. There's probably 20 of them things. So anyway, we're going to tell you all about Dry Zone, but just a lot going on. I want to mention something else, that we have a lot of things going on at Weller's, and we have a lot of used trailers. I've noticed people are selling them to us. People are trading them in. We've got used dump trailers. We've got used aluminum trailers. We've got enclosed trailers. We've got all kinds of trailers. We've got some really interesting motorcycle trailers too, like some that'll haul. They have like 3 runners on the floor, and there's even one out there, I think, that stands up on end. So when you're not using it, you could stand it right up on its end. So if you had to store it behind your house or behind your garage or in the back of your garage or something like that, it takes up a lot less space. So if you need a trailer new, of course Weller's has got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of new trailers, but if you need a used trailer, we also have lots of them. And then that leads right into the next thing. If you have a used trailer that you want to sell, we can help you out there too. Now, I got a special I want to mention. Brooks, you don't even know about this, so you're going to have to write it down, okay? All right, I had a birthday this week, and everybody's like, how old are you? You don't look any older than 64, 65.
I think it's
okay.
45.
45. Well, that was very kind of you to say. But anyway, I'm 57 years old, and I realized that I have been in business for like 41 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So my guess was almost as long as you've been in business.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I just realized, I started in business when I was 16. I bought the tire store in Lincoln from Maypop, and I've had employees and business since I was 16, because I remember I could not get a business license. I remember it was like, man, I could work, I could pay taxes, but I couldn't get a business license. Isn't that crazy?
Don't make much sense.
So anyway, I'm just letting you know that Weller's has been around for a while, and I'm 57 years old, and I'm going to give a special. So Brooks, you do need to write this down. Those tablets we've been selling. It's a brand new 7-inch Android tablet. What did you say? It comes preloaded with a lot of kid-related games?
That's correct.
Children? Okay. So, because on the box it says it's got like over $100 worth of things already programmed in it. But this is brand new in the box. They come in 4 different colors, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and it's a 7-inch tablet on an Android platform.
Yep.
It has a front and a rear camera.
That's correct.
And it also has a built-in speaker.
That's correct.
And I know that doesn't sound like much, but I had a tablet once that did not have a speaker in it, which meant every time I wanted to listen to anything, I had to get a set of headphones.
Yeah, that's
or
a little
earbuds
bit of a
or
pain.
something.
Yep.
Well, just if you want to hear something right that minute. So anyway, we've been selling them for $77.50. I think the going rate for a good tablet's probably around $80-90. Is that fair to say?
Yep.
Okay, maybe $127 in some cases. So, but the bottom line is we have these tablets, and I thought what I would do today and today only, okay? And all you got to do is call and leave your name and number and say, hey, yes, I think I want one of them. No obligation, but if you don't call before 9, you got to call before 9. If you don't call before 9, not eligible for this deal, and it's not a big deal, but $57. 2
Wow.
for 100. 2 for 100. $57 for one. 2 for 100, okay? So anyway, just letting you know, if you're listening and you happen to need another tablet or you got some kids, I have to be honest, I have a granddaughter that, she could pick up my iPad and just go to town. And I'm like, where does she learn this? Kids, and it's because us, you're not as old, Brooks, older people like myself, okay? They say after 50, we question it too much. We want to understand it too much. Where kids, they just grab it and just go with it. And it's like amazing, whether it's your phone or a tablet or whatever, they just push buttons till they get somewhere. So before you know it, she's bought all these games and downloaded things and purchased stuff at Amazon. But no, she doesn't do any of that. But I just want to let you know, we got these really nice tablets. What colors were they? Do you remember?
Blue.
Well, I guess you would know. You're out there selling them every day.
Blue, pink, yellow, and orange.
Okay.
However, blue, we are down to, I would say, 5 to 7.
But these tablets are really moving because we have an entire ad
Yes.
on our website where if you buy anything on that ad, Gee whiz. Now let's think about this. If somebody was going to buy a tablet today for $57, they might as well buy that chair for $77
And then get the tablet for free.
and get the tablet free and go sell the chair for $50.
Absolutely.
Let's think that one through. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, there is an ad on our website. I forgot all about that. There's an ad on our website that's full of all kinds of things, but one of the things on there is an Amish-made wooden Adirondack chair for $77.
Yep.
Okay? And if you buy one of them, and for every one you buy, you get a tablet free.
Absolutely.
But I got off track because I'm saying I got tablets. I'm cutting the price today only. You got to call before 9. I ought to get the phone number. Do you think?
That would be a smart move.
Okay, 337-8228. And I want to impress you today, Brooks, before it's over. 337-8228. So just give a call and say, hey, my name's Brooks Ritter. I want to buy 2,500 of those tablets. I'll be in sometime before doomsday to get them. No, in other words, we'll give them all next week?
Yeah, I'd give them till Friday night.
Friday night.
Yep.
Late, midnight? You gonna be? How late you staying?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Okay.
That way, Saturday when we have new specials.
That's a good point. Excellent idea.
Yeah.
You're keeping up with me real good.
I'm trying to.
All right. Next.
I woke up extra early to prep myself.
Okay, good. I'm glad you did. All right, let's go to our first guest and let's talk about Dry Zone.
Good morning, Sunshine.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing
All
this
right,
morning?
good. Tell us your name, date of birth, weight, height, social security. No, just tell us who you are and what's your position with Dry Zone.
My name is Derek.
Okay.
Obviously, I work for Dry Zone. I'm the commercial sales rep here,
Oh, okay.
and trying to keep everything dry. And
Wow.
right now is a really good day for it.
Yeah. Now, does we've had so much snow and rain and everything, how does that affect things? Like, I would presume more people notice more things in this kind of weather.
Well, I can tell you one thing. You know, if you think about it, our basements and our crawl spaces are below grade. So that means
That's
they're below
right.
ground. And if it's raining outside like it is today and all the snow that we've had that's melted, thank
Right.
you very much for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's pretty much, it's all gone into their basements or their crawl spaces, chances are.
So that's where you really realize, with the amount of wet weather we have, it's really important to be fighting, I guess, mold,
Oh, absolutely.
things like that. In other words, you don't want a bunch of water under your crawl space and so on. So how does the average person, what is the average person, what's a sign that what triggers them that they might need Dry Zone?
Okay, let's see. Well, if they start getting some musty odors in their home.
It's funny you said that.
Sure.
Every time we would be going from our house for like 2 or 3 days or a week, we would come back and my wife would say, something doesn't
Smells musty, right?
I could never smell it, but she did. In other words, and I'm like, oh, you're just crazy. You left some clothes in the washer or something like that.
It's crazy how many times we hear that. Though,
Right.
Yeah. We'll get to the home and the gentleman in the house will say, my wife says something just isn't right. I guess we just don't notice things like that like they do. But I can tell you right now, if the woman says something's not right with her home, chances are something's not right.
But I also believe this, like most women are actually more in tune with their home than a man.
Absolutely. It's funny you say that too, because when we go to the house and we're talking about what we're talking about, make no mistake here. I'm telling you, 90% of the time, it's the woman that knows what's going on with her home.
Right.
He's just like all
behind
of us are. We're just there to hopefully make them happy.
Well, behind every good man's a great woman.
You got it.
It's like, do you want to talk to the person that owns the place or who knows what's going on?
Exactly.
All right. So somebody smells something. In other words, something just doesn't smell just right, and it's not like a dead animal or nothing. It's more of a musty smell.
Right. But, there's one thing that a lot of people don't understand, too. It's not just a musty smell you're looking for. If your home smells or something around your home smells like, this is not going to sound very good, but cat urine, how it's got that ammonia smell,
Okay,
that
yeah.
really nasty, and you don't own a cat, that's typically, it's probably damp insulation.
Really?
Okay? Right. There's a product in insulation, it's called urea. And urea is basically, it's a product that's in the glue that holds the insulation together. And when it gets damp or it gets old and wet, it can let off like a cat urine smell.
Isn't that? Because everything starts, whether it's raining. This has nothing to do with a roof leak.
No.
Okay. This is more
Well,
like.
we hope not.
We hope, then it's really bad, right?
You got it.
Okay, but what we're really talking about is either we've had a lot of rain or you live in an area, maybe you have a house here, and 5 years ago you didn't have a lot of neighbors. Now there's more houses closer to you, so the water flow in the ground and on the ground, it changes, doesn't it?
Oh,
In other
absolutely.
words, so you may have a house that you never had any problem with water in your crawl space, and all of a sudden you have it.
Well, let me tell you, we get to a lot of places, and the people say, I've lived here 20 years and I've never had water in my basement or my crawl space.
Right.
And as you go through the interview talking to them and you start digging in a little deeper, you find out that they put a road over here and they built a house next door in the neighborhood. They were the first house in the community when it was
Right.
built. And now as things are changing, the water flow, of course, has to go somewhere.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. So all those things impact them. So anyway, somebody just notices a smell that just doesn't smell just right and so on. Okay, so that's probably your first indicator if you smell anything.
Absolutely.
Because
Usually
if you have
your nose picks up
moisture,
on stuff first.
if you have moisture in your crawl space, it will affect the insulation that's in your floor joists.
Everything that's happening in your home, okay, everything is coming from the crawl space of the basement. Musty odors. If your doors are, if you open a door and for some reason it didn't stick before, but certain times of the season it sticks,
That's
because
coming from the crawl.
all that vapor, all that water vapor comes up through that floor and right into the home. It causes, wood to swell. It causes door frames to move. If you have, if your floors, for instance, like if you have a tile floor or wooden floor, and you walk across it, a lot of people, this is the saving grace for a lot of people here when I say this. It doesn't mean your feet are dirty when your feet stick to the floor. Well, I hope your feet aren't dirty.
Okay.
But what it really means is there's just a small, thin vapor barrier or water sitting right on top of your floor. So
Maybe you don't notice it, but when you walk on it, you can tell.
Right. If your feet feel tacky on your floor, a lot of times that has to do with the crawl space.
Really?
Moisture coming up and just laying just a thin layer right on top of your floor.
Because it also, I guess, all your blocks, is the word porous, moisture comes through your blocks.
Oh, absolutely. Block is a really good building material. We use it almost in all the homes when we build our foundations. But the problem with it is it's very porous.
Right. And
the water seeps in. Have you ever seen the center of a block? It's hollow, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Well, those blocks will hold water, and over a period of time, they just continue to push right on through to the inside of the crawl space. Matter of fact, if you look in your crawl space, I know a lot of people don't like to go down there, but sometimes this is a really easy way to tell if you're actually transferring vapor from outside inside. If you look on the block and you see like a white chalky dust,
Right.
that's called effervescence. And what that is when the water migrates through the block, it brings mineral deposits along with it. Well, as it gets to the inside of the block, inside where the crawl space is at, it evaporates into the air. When it evaporates into the air, the mineral deposits are too heavy to go with the water when it evaporates, so they leave residue on the block. It's called effervescence, which is mineral deposits.
This is a serious
Good stuff,
scientific
huh?
thing. Yeah. We're going to be on Mythbusters next. All right. So anyway, if people want to get a hold of somebody, the one thing I do like, I have a daughter that's getting ready to do some business with you. Well, we're right in the middle of the process. But the estimates, they come out and they spend a lot of time. They crawl all around under the house and take pictures and give her a little slideshow and stuff. So you're still doing estimates, no charge, I presume.
Absolutely. It doesn't cost
Okay.
anything.
And no real obligation, because I think this is the kind of thing people first need to get educated, and then educated what their options are, and then make a good educated decision.
Absolutely.
So
no
it's
doubt
really
about
about you're willing to educate the person more than stick your head under the door and say, yeah, you got a problem under here. You get under there, you analyze it, you try to find what the root of it is, what you would do to stop it, and what you do to resolve it. Is that?
They get a great education even before we arrive. When they call up to make the appointment,
Right.
we'll send them out a beautiful packet that's got a complete, full literature in it, a book and
Oh,
everything.
okay, I
it's
saw that,
crawl space
yeah.
science book or basement science book or foundation science book. And if they will read that before we even get there, they will know as much as we
They
know.
will know just what to
You-
ask you.
Absolutely.
Okay, what's the phone number?
Uh,
I'll get it. I'll get it. I had forgot to.
you got me on the radio. I'm a little nervous.
That's fine.
Here, okay.
I can see that. I can see that. But anyway, do you know the website? I believe it's dryzone dot something.
Dryzone.com.
I know. I'm just messing with you. All right. Well, we're going to take a break. I'll be right back, and I will give you the Dry Zone phone number when I come back. Stay tuned. Weller does Delmarva.
In a world where big voices dominate and the message is often tedious and one-sided, now comes a new story told by a new voice, a voice the world has been waiting to hear. Yours. Because we think talk radio means you get to talk on the radio. What a concept, huh? We're live and local all day, every weekday. We and you are Delaware 1059.
Cloudy for today and breezy with periods of rain. We'll see a high of 56 degrees on the beach to around 63 degrees inland. Rain will be ending by the evening. Otherwise tonight, rather cloudy. The low drops down near 42. Breezy for tomorrow to end the weekend. With more clouds and sunshine, we'll see highs 49 to 55. Warming up nicely as we get into your Monday, partly sunny with highs in the mid to upper 50s. I'm meteorologist Courtney Spamer in the Delaware 1059 Weather Center.
If you're a small business owner, listen up. Going green has never been easier. Join JCal's Brian Asher Wednesday at 11 on the Susan Monday Show as he explains how the state of Delaware pays small businesses to use less energy. You save thousands of dollars by upgrading to LED lighting. Locally owned JCal LED Solutions will do all the work for you, including the paperwork. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Listen Wednesday at 11.
Join us for the exciting rebirth of the Schwartz Center Series in Dover. Kicking off this Thursday, March 19th, with a parade and concert featuring New Orleans' legendary Grammy Award-winning Rebirth Brass Band. This energetic outfit, which has been featured on HBO's Treme, beautifully brings the sounds of the streets of NOLA to life. For info and advance tickets, visit SchwartzCenter.com.
CBS News Update. I'm Gary Nunn. Secretary of State John Kerry on his way to the next round of Iran nuclear arms talks.
The purpose of these negotiations is not just to get any deal. It is to get the right deal.
CBS's Margaret Brennan.
Secretary of State John Kerry says the clock is ticking and the deadline is fast approaching for a nuclear deal with Iran. He said that the letter sent by 47 Republican senators was direct interference in the negotiations that are underway, and says he won't be able to gauge whether that's damaged the diplomacy until he sits down tomorrow with his counterpart.
Kerry and representatives of 5 major powers will begin negotiations in Lausanne, Switzerland, ahead of a March 31st deadline for a framework deal. The goal is a final agreement by early summer. Speaking in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt today, Kerry also said the U.S. hopes that whatever the forthcoming Israeli elections, it'll help push the peace process toward with the Palestinians. CBS News Update, I'm Gary Nunn.
Winter weather hits and schools and businesses are closed. Turn to Delaware 1059 for all the latest information on the air, online, and on your phone. Visit Delaware1059.com and sign up for text alerts and to get the latest closings. Brought to you by Winter Ford Hyundai. You'll never get a better deal on a new 4-door Hyundai than online at winterfordhyundai.com. Winter has just repriced every new Ford and Hyundai to below invoice. See the savings for yourself at winterfordhyundai.com.
Be sure to listen to Dave Jones from Atlantic Refrigeration and Air Conditioning this Thursday at 11:30. Call during the Susan Monday Show, and Dave will be happy to answer any of your heating and air and geothermal questions. Find out how you can upgrade your home to be energy efficient this Thursday at 11:30.
When we say Atlantic Pawn is no ordinary pawn store, we mean every word of it. When you walk in, you feel like you're in an upscale department store filled with power tools, lawn equipment, guitars, gaming consoles, TVs, fine and estate jewelry, drum sets, tablets, laptops, and more, all at a fraction of the original cost. Pay less, get more. In the Rodney Village Shopping Center, Dover, the intersection of Route 13 and State Street in Delmar, and 1 mile north of the Route 24 intersection on Route 113 Millsboro. Atlantic Pawn. No ordinary pawn store. It's your money. Get it today with a tax loan from Atlantic Finance. Borrow $1,000 for only $49 on payday. Borrow $1,500 for only $75 on payday. No checking account required. A great job, direct deposit on any debit card, and your good name may be all you need to get a loan. Don't wait. Get your money now with a tax loan from Atlantic Finance on DuPont Highway in Milford, Delaware. Call 422-3484. That's 422-3484.
Mobile marketing, television, online advertising, radio. There's lots of choices out there for business owners, but it all comes down to one important point. It's still all about the message. Hi, this is Mark Schallenberger with Delmarva Broadcasting, and we want to share with you proven strategies to cut through the clutter and get your advertising message heard. We can help you grow your business and attract new customers. Come to our Impact Marketing Workshops, and we'll show you how to customize your message for today's consumers and evaluate your online marketing presence. We'll also discuss radio's role in 2015 and how it can work for you. The workshop is absolutely free, and we'll give you a local restaurant gift card just for joining us. Delmarva Broadcasting Broadcasting is offering several opportunities for local business owners to attend one of these free workshops on March 24th, 25th, and 26th. Reserve your seat now by registering at delmarvabroadcasting.com/impact. That's delmarvabroadcasting.com/impact. I'll see you there.
The comments, views, and opinions expressed on the air at Delaware 105.9 are those of the hosts, callers, and guests, and not those of staff, management, or advertisers at Delmarva Broadcasting Company. The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Okay, we are back. We are live. People are coming in. We're at the Dry Zone Red Barn on Route 16 in Ellendale. They brought me out an omelet. It looks really great. I posted a picture on Facebook. If you're up and about, or if you want to get up and about, come on out to the Dry Zone Red Barn. We're having an open house here this morning, and there's some staff here if you want to hear all of what Dry Zone does or check it all out. But if you want to have breakfast with us, it's free. It's on the house. There's no charge. They're back there just cooking away. So stop by and check us out. I wanted to also mention Abbott's Grill, one of my good sponsors that I really enjoy promoting. I was there the other day eating lunch in Milford, and I had a prime rib cheesesteak.
I saw a picture of that. That looks really good.
I've never had anything taste like that. I was like, man. And, you know, I was eating with Colin, and I was telling somebody about it, and they're like, I don't know, that place seems expensive. I said, well, it was $10 including French fries. Is that expensive? No.
No, not at all.
You pay $8.95, $9.95 for a cheesesteak anywhere, not including fries.
And then,
so it was
it's a prime
$10
rib.
including fries.
And
What?
And it was a prime rib cheesesteak, not
Yes.
just a regular cheesesteak.
Yes. It was great. The roll was nice and soft, and it was great. It was great. So anyway, they just have all kinds of good things going on there. Another thing they do, Laura Burton works there, and I think she might even own part of it. She's very involved. And they have these rooms. They have like a room in the back of the Abbots in Milford. Then down in Laurel, they also have a room there. They can have, like, you know, say you want to have a birthday party. Say you want to have a Christmas party. Say you want to have just a meeting where you want to invite a bunch of your customers, like an appreciation party or something like that, anniversary or whatever. But she coordinates everything. She does a great job, and they're just an organized company, whether you deal in Laurel, whether you deal in Milford, whether they cater an event for you on site at your place, whether you eat there. Every single time I eat there, it's consistently good. The wait staff is good. The atmosphere is good. Everything is clean. It's just a nice place to go. So if you're listening and you've been cooped up and you just want a nice night out, or you want to go do something, I encourage you to go to their website, which is abbotsgrillde.com. Okay, and you can look on there. But something I just noticed that's coming up, Easter is just around the corner, and so on Sunday, April 5th, now they have a Sunday brunch every Sunday anyway, okay, but this Easter Sunday you can make reservations. It's going to be a little more extended hours, 11 to 5 the brunch is going to be. So if you're listening and you want a great place and you don't want to have to fight any crowds and you want to know when you get there there's going to be a seat, you can make reservation at Abbott's Grill for their Easter brunch. That is Sunday, April 5th, okay? So I want to just encourage you to go to their website because there's more on there than I can tell you about, but they have all kinds of stuff, and big time taste, small town nice is their I guess their motto or their logo. Yep. But I have been there and I've had events there, I've had parties there, I've rented the rooms there. Only thing I haven't done is had them cater something yet. And I just know that every interaction I've had, whether it be from the people that greet you, whether the people that wait on you, whether it's Laura or Kevin, in other words, every interaction has been good. The food every single time has been consistent. Anybody I've ever took there that has never been there said, wow, I'm coming back. So I just want to let you know. Then they even have an Abbott's Rewards program too, where you sign up for this card, and every time you use it, you get these points, and then eventually you get some free food. Okay, so they have a lot of stuff. Look at you over there, Brooks.
I know.
You look like you want to say something. Are you getting hungry?
And if you go to their website and you look at some of these pictures of their food, but prepare to get hungry.
Yeah,
but But realistically, when you get there and order that food,
Correct.
that's what the food looks like. It's not
Right.
like
These
a
aren't-
staged picture.
No, these are pictures of their food.
Absolutely.
So, yep, Kevin runs it, and Laura runs it with him, and both of them do a fantastic job, and all their staff and all their team and everybody. I can't say enough good about them. I like local businesses that do a good job every time you deal with them, not just once in a while. That's Abbott's Grill, big time taste, small town nice. AbbottsGrillDE.com, Milford 491-6736, Laurel 280-6172. Great food, weekly specials, lunch, dinner, Sunday brunch, on and off site catering for any occasion. What more can I say other than give me a call and I'll join you? Okay? All right. Next, Miss Pillion Fitness Center. They also own that. That is just a few doors down from the Milford location. This is more than just a gym. In other words, I think last week I realized it's a 7,200 square foot facility. Clean, organized, well staffed, well lit, and you can go there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's nice. Especially
That's real nice. If you're busy or you get off of an event late or you want to get an early start on your day, I cut you right off, didn't I?
It's all good.
That's okay.
But I mean, if you work, because a lot of people work, first shift, second shift, third shift,
Mm-hmm.
so you can go before work, go after work, doesn't matter. Whatever your
Right.
schedule is, you can find some time to get in there because the ultimate goal is to be healthy.
Yes, I agree. They have multiple classes, all kinds of stuff. So there's all kinds of classes. They have a schedule online, so I'm encouraging everybody to go to their website. But they have daily classes at MissPillionFitness.com. You can go to the website. What are you smiling? Think I'm going to take these classes?
I just posed for a picture.
Oh, okay. All right. But anyway, there's a special going on. I mentioned it last week. I'm not sure where they're at in this number, but for the next 200 clients, but it started last week, okay? So anyway, no sign-up fee. They're waiving the sign-up fee, and that's a $50 value. So just give them a call, 422-4442, 422-4442. Tell them I sent you. Say I want the Jim Weller special. They will double the price and cut it in half.
That
Okay?
sounds like a deal.
That sounds like a deal. All right, what is next, Brooks? I mentioned that tablet special. Now you got that written down. $57 for one, two for $100. Okay,
That's correct.
They got to call before 9 o'clock to 337-8228 and say, "Hey, I think I want one. No obligation, but if you don't call before 9, you're not eligible, and you've got all next week till
Friday at 5. Yep.
Friday
so
at 5.
I mean, even if you're thinking, do I want to tablet? Just call.
Yeah,
Call,
get your name on the list.
That's all. There's no obligation to
'Cause
buy.
that would be a great Easter gift for grandparents to buy their grandkids.
Absolutely.
Yep. Okay. I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we get some dog boxes in the other day?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And Amish made?
Yes.
Okay. First question I got is, does it require that you own an Amish dog to use an Amish doghouse?
I'm going to say no to that one.
Okay. You sure?
Yes.
Okay. So it will handle, like any kind of dog can go in there.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. And they're in a couple different colors?
Yes.
All right. And we only have a few of them. Is that right?
Yeah, I'd say between 5 and 10.
We got like a mistake. They were a mistake. We weren't supposed to get them. But anyway, so the guy that sent them to us says, don't send them back. Just sell them cheap and get rid of them. What are they, like $150?
I think $147. Yeah.
Okay. So
and they're nice. I mean, they got the 111
shingled
on the
roof.
outside,
Yeah.
Shingled roof.
Yeah.
I mean,
well made.
If
they have a floor in them too, because I've seen dog boxes that don't have a floor.
Yeah, that just gets nasty.
Oh, I know, but
yeah. But yeah, definitely. I mean, if you've seen the sheds that we sell, honestly, it's like a small version of one of those sheds.
Right.
Very well crafted.
Yep. Okay, and we're giving away free omelets still, right? Have you had something to eat?
Yes. Oh my goodness, I had an omelet with ham and cheese and broccoli.
Okay, let's not get too excited here.
First time I've ever had an omelet
You're
with
at
broccoli,
work.
and it was absolutely incredible.
Really?
Yes.
So this is your first omelet at the Dry Zone Red Barn?
That's correct, and I'm thinking about coming here for breakfast every Saturday if that's an option.
I don't think it is. This is a one-time thing. But what a nice gesture.
Absolutely.
So we're getting ready to talk to somebody from Dry Zone. So our next guest is coming to the podium. Okay? So anyway, I forgot to give out the phone number. I got it now. I'm going to have this thing memorized by the time I have a full head of hair. 684-5034. So if you're listening right now, the phone is on. And I don't know if anybody's going to answer it or if it goes to a voicemail or whatever, but 684-5034, Dry Zone's phone number. Now let's talk some more about Dry Zone. Is that okay?
Yeah, well, yeah, that'll
Have
work.
you had an omelet yet?
No, I have not. He
Okay.
doesn't feed me first.
Okay, well, that's good. All right.
I have to eat out back.
After I eat a lot, sometimes I get slower. In other words, I'm busy digesting. So, all right, so dry zone. Now, inside the building here, you've completely remodeled the red barn. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are these things right here? For you watching online at wellerdoesdelmarva.com, we're sitting here at the table. What are these things? Are these some kind of a hamper?
It could be big
With
enough
holes?
for one, right?
But look, they're a hamper with holes.
What this is right here, actually, this is the triple safe pump. It is when somebody has finally had it. They're done. They're
Okay.
finished. They've had enough of paying for finished basements being flooded. You know, some people have got a lot of money in their basements.
Well, you know, it's funny. When I was a kid, we had a basement. And my parents would paint them walls of that basement all
Over and
the
over
time,
and over again.
like thinking that's going to fix it, you know. But I guess in the day, you didn't.
Nobody
Without being educated, they didn't know any different. And
Absolutely.
and I can't remember the times. And I remember we cut a hole in the floor and put a sump pump in there.
Right.
But the problem is the hole had like dirt in it, so the sump pump was always going bad because it was sucking dirt.
Well, for lack of words, let's just say this is the Mac Daddy of all the pumps.
Okay.
Okay, it really is.
All right.
This thing actually has 3 pumps in it. okay?
Really?
Whereas the other
How
pumps.
many pumps does it have in it?
3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got that?
I was testing you. I was going to see if you gave me the same answer twice. Okay, so it has 4 pumps in it.
No, 3.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just playing. All right, 3 pumps in it. Why? I mean, they don't all pump at the same time, do they?
Well, actually, they can. If it's
Really?
necessary. If it's necessary. One of them actually, they're set at different heights.
Okay.
Just in case we wind up getting, a serious problem with water issues. Some of these basements, look, down here in Sussex County, I mean, should we really and truly have a basement down here?
Right.
Well, what we wind up having is we have 3 pumps in here, and they're set at different heights.
Okay.
But one of the pumps is actually a backup battery pump. Okay.
So if the electric goes
if
off.
the electric goes, let's face it, we can install as many pumps as you want. All right, and that's I mean we can fill a whole basement with 15, 20 pumps. I don't care how many pumps you want down there, but the
Okay.
point is, if you have no electricity to run the pumps, then what good were the pumps? You might as well not purchase any pumps at all.
That
right?
is an excellent point.
Okay. Well, and when does
Who thinks of all these things?
I would like to say I do, but
Bill.
it's
That's
not-
all Bill.
It's
and
all
Heather.
Bill.
Okay.
But the thing about it is, though, is when are you going to lose? Like, when are you going to lose power? Are you going to lose it on a beautiful sunny day?
You never know, in all honesty.
Well, I guess so. But
I
the
mean, a
truth
power
is,
outage comes without notice.
You're absolutely right.
But most likely in a storm.
And when it's raining.
Yeah.
And when your basement's getting water in it.
Right.
Chances are that's when you're going to lose power, when you need it the most.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you lose power with this guy here, the backup battery kicks on and you still got a pump.
My goodness.
Right.
Wow.
So you're never without a pump.
Wow. So it's almost kind of like a must-have. I mean,
Absolutely.
if you got a sump pump, you absolutely should have a battery-operated sump pump
If
as
you've
a
got
backup.
a basement, you should have a sump pump, and if you have a sump pump, you should have a backup battery.
Because I guess also if you ever had a water line bust in your house, that water's going to end up in the
You
basement.
got it. Matter of fact, it actually, I mean, these things, we have a charging station, keeps the battery charged at all times,
All
even
the
when it's not
time.
being used.
Okay.
It's got
So
light
you don't even
indicators.
have to monitor it.
What do they call them on cars? Idiot lights? Is that what they
Yeah.
call them? It's pretty much the same thing. It doesn't take a genius to figure them out. All you got to do is stick your head down in the crawl space or go down in your basement, look. It'll tell you exactly if it's charging, if the battery's still good.
Okay.
It'll tell you everything you need right there.
Wow, you make these things so consumer friendly would be my words. In other words, so you can, you don't have to know a lot about it to make sure everything's operational.
Absolutely. It's got a water watch alarm system. It's actually, if something's wrong with the battery, an alarm will go off and let you know that there's actually something wrong with the battery
Gosh.
itself. We can even hook these to home alarm systems. So if you've got a
Okay.
vacation home down
Yep.
here and you're not around all the time, and all of a sudden your alarm goes off, it'll notify you on your phone because it's hooked directly to your alarm system in your house, and you can call Dry Zone and we'll come down there and take care of it. It don't matter where you're at in the world. We can take you can know that there's something wrong with your crawl space or your basement just by this
And
machine.
know that there's a company that can get right on it.
You got it.
Well, I know I sidetracked you with that, but so I guess you like dig a hole in the basement, cut into the concrete, and recess that down in?
You got it. Yep. It's got these
Okay.
holes down here. It lets the water come in.
Right.
It's got a place to put the pipe in if you have a perimeter drainage system, which goes
Okay.
around the inside. Whatever it takes, this thing right here can handle it.
Do you make those?
Absolutely.
Really?
Right. Well, they're
Wow.
made at Basement Systems, which is
Okay.
our headquarters up in Connecticut.
But
And
I
they're
mean, they
successful.
look
We
like
make them,
quite an
yes.
invention, to be honest with you.
Yep. Yeah. It's
Wow.
it's a lot bigger than a lot of people imagine too.
Mhm.
I remember when I first saw it after
But So the 3 pumps, one of them is the battery operated one.
Correct.
Okay, so them other 2 pumps, they can both run at the exact same time?
Exactly, and they're big, huge cast iron Zoller pumps. They're not those pumps like if most people will walk down in their basement today and look at them, they're going to see a little plastic pump from Kmart. Okay, yeah. These things are huge cast iron Zoller pumps that are designed to last forever.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that something?
You got it.
All right, well, very good. So say somebody just wants one of these. They would just give a call and you would come out and take a look at what. I guess the first thing is you need to assess why do they have water in the basement.
Absolutely.
Everything's about an assessment. Everything's just about, because I'm sure you run into some homeowners that probably tell you what they need done.
Well, if we can cut straight to the chase.
Yeah.
The point is we're not so worried about why they have water in their basement. If it's
below
grade, their chances are they've got water. It's not why they have it, it's how to get it out of there. That's the only thing we're concerned about. Mm-hmm. Okay? Let's cut straight to the point. We need to get it out of there.
Right. That's pretty cool.
And so, ice guards,
what is that?
The ice guard, once it comes out of the basement, if it freezes the pipe, then this thing is useless because it simply backs back into the basement, floods the basement again. This right here sits on the outside of the home and allows the water to come out so it never comes back in even if the pipe is frozen.
This is too technical for me.
Really cool, huh?
Yeah, this is a little more complicated than chucking a truck.
Yes, it is.
All right, I've got the phone number this time.
Okay.
684-5034. 684-5034. All consultations are free. Just give a call. They'll schedule an appointment, send out the packet, and we'll all become educated from there. Is that right?
You got it.
All right, and I think on your website, too, a lot of good videos.
Oh, the website's amazing.
Yeah, it is. So it's dryzone.com. Some people use www, but I don't even think you have to anymore.
I've never used
it. It's all roads lead to the internet. Dryzone.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Are you going to be on next, too?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right. We'll have them on one more time, folks. So that is all you need to know in a short interview about Dryzone. But what you do need to know is that we are wide open and we're here and people have stopped by and breakfast is free and all they got to do is go in there and say, hey, I'll take an omelet and no purchase necessary. You're not even going to have to listen to a sales pitch or anything. You just get it, eat it, and you're good to go. Amy Brown has stopped by. I'm going to have her on after the 8 o'clock hour, and she is going to educate you on an unbelievable event that is happening in Milton where thousands and thousands and thousands of eggs are going to be dealt with. And I think people will be there to mess with them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I want to mention L&W Insurance Agency. A good friend of mine, Bill Strickland, owns L&W Insurance Agency, and I have dealt with them, I'm going to guess, 25, 30 years. I keep thinking, how old am I? How long can somebody deal with one company? But I like them. My daughter deals with them. Both my daughters do. My son does. They buy their car insurance, their house insurance, everything from L&W Insurance Agency. Good company, been serving Delaware for over 60 years. They sell auto insurance, homeowners insurance, health insurance, life insurance, commercial stuff like workman's comp, liability insurance, and so on. Very professional. They know insurance. They also know what you need. In other words, I've met a lot of people say, yeah, I had a claim and I was underinsured and I was really frustrated and so on. And I said, that's because the insurance man let you steer the boat. The problem with that is most people buy insurance how? By price.
Yep.
By price, okay? It's very important to get a good deal, okay? But it's more important to make sure you're properly insured.
Absolutely.
Okay? And I just meet people all the time. Now, what I like about L&W, and I know it sounds silly, this is just the old school in me. I like when I call and I'm looking for somebody, they say, she's in her office, he's out to lunch, he's not in his office, he's coming down the hall, and I get a hold of somebody. That matters to me. So it's, I'm going to give the local number, 856-7828, 856-7828. It's L&W Insurance. Give them a call if you have insurance, which I hope you do, and you want to just get a quote or talk about it or have somebody review your policy. A lot of people buy stuff online anymore. I don't even know how you could, because how do you even get to visually see if the person's telling you the truth? You're relying on everything being 100%. So remember, if you want to deal with a local company that locally represents you, they sell more than one brand of insurance, so they represent you, not the insurance company. It's LW Insurance, L&W Insurance, 856-7828, 856-7828. Give them a call. Tell them I sent you. Real good people. And on the web, it's lwinsurance.com. Okay? We have a lot going on. And, oh, Brooks, I got to tell you about another thing. You may not know about this. Let me find my note. I talked about the dog boxes already, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Did I say that they're $147 in Amish made?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
And you don't have to have an Amish dog to put in it.
Right. So you can have whatever. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I found a trailer yesterday. Actually, somebody found it for me that we own that has been sitting around for a while. It's a brand new trailer. It's a 5x8 landscaper. And it's got like a pipe top rail around the top. Most of them have angle iron. This one has a pipe top rail, a little beefier than normal. Has an A-frame type tongue with a jack. I think it has 15-inch tires on it, treated wood floor. And the ramp gate's really nice and heavy duty too. It has like these ladders built right into it. So if you had like a small piece of equipment that's a little bit heavier than normal, it won't bend the ramp gate. Anyway, this trailer was like $1,200, $1,300. We've got that thing reduced down to, I forgot how much I put it on Facebook for. Do you remember?
I do not.
$9.99. Let's just go with that, okay?
Okay.
$999. That's a very good deal. It has a little bit of rust and a little bit of dust. It's rusty and dusty, okay? It's been sitting around, but it is brand new. 5x8 heavy-duty landscaper. If anybody wants one, $999. There is only that one, and you can see Brooks Ritter about that if you want it. I do want to let you know we are here at the Dry Zone Red Barn, and the omelets are on. And if you would like to come have breakfast with us, help yourself. We are here. Oh, there's a young lady. She probably wants to be interviewed. No? Okay. She had panic on her face immediately. So no interviews. Just come on in and check out the Red Barn and see what they've done and enjoy a breakfast omelet. I told you about the tablets. $57 a piece, 2 for $100. That's a good deal. All you got to do is call before 9 o'clock, get your name on the list, and then you've got all the way till next Friday at 5 to get one. Is that right?
That's correct.
They're brand new in the box. They're not refurbished, factory service. They're brand new. Is that right?
Yeah, the boxes are sealed.
And the boxes are new.
Yeah.
And the seal's new. Okay?
Yes.
All right, no nonsense office machines. Let's talk about Rick real quick. Rick Fowler does a great job. I had a friend a week or two ago, I've mentioned this before, that he texted me and was in a panic, and his laptop had crashed, so to speak, and he needed help, and he needed it that day. So Rick at No Nonsense Office Machines took good care of him. And so if you're listening and you have a laptop and it's sluggish or a little slower than it should be, or a tablet, or you got a computer system that you're like, man, it used to do this and now it doesn't do that, and I haven't done anything to it. I know people like that. They say, my computer's not working, I haven't done a thing. Computers, stuff just gets clogging them up. It's like, I don't know if it's dust or what would you call that? It just gets loaded with stuff it shouldn't have.
Yeah, it just.
How does that happen? Does it come through the electric cord?
Well, there's a number of different things, but there's like when you go to an internet site, it downloads what's called a cookie, which helps your computer remember where it went. So it also keeps track of things. And
okay.
Then also, when you're doing things like when you install a program on your computer, there's like setup files that hide themselves in a folder to help install that program. Well, after that program's installed,
okay,
you don't
this
need
is
that
way
stuff
long
anymore.
of an answer than I need. Okay,
so it just
too many
clogs it up.
cookies is not good for your body, and too many cookies is not good for your computer.
That's correct.
Okay, cookies will fill wherever they go, whether they go into a person or whether they go into your computer. Too many cookies is not a good thing. Is that a fair analysis?
Sure.
Okay, because I like to relate everything somehow to food. Okay, I describe where places are by restaurants. Anyway, if you need your computer relieved of cookies, if you need your computer worked on, if you need a brand new computer system, if you need your copier worked on, if you need a fax machine, any type of electronic office equipment, No Nonsense Office Machines can help you. They also work on things. They have service contracts. They're friendly. They're honest. They're going to do a great job, I promise you. Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines, 856-7381, 856-7381. They are just 2 miles east of the Circle, right there by the Sports at the Beach Complex in Georgetown, Delaware. Okay? Brooks, thank you for the answer.
No problem.
You did a great job.
I try.
I could tell you were just rolling there talking about cookies. Okay? Hey, we got some buildings for sale in Lincoln.
That we do.
And we've been getting a lot of phone calls, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
And I want to just tell people about them. There are some buildings on the corner in Lincoln that I want to sell. One is a carport where the back end of it's enclosed a little bit, so you could have a little workshop or store your lawnmowers in there and then have a carport. It's $1,000. Then there's a 2-car garage that has a dent in the roof. I heard Earl explaining it. A guy wanted to know about the dent, and Earl said, the dent's free. It comes with it. Anyway, I got to go. We're taking a break. We're going to come back. We're at Weller's. No, we're at the Dry Zone Red Barn. Free omelets. Get in your car and get down here now. We'll be here for another hour. We'll be right back.
local news first on Delaware 105.9.
Good morning. It is 7:59. I'm Walt Barkus in the Delaware 105.9 newsroom. Breezy with periods of rain today. Look for a high temperature about 63. Right now we're at 43 from Delaware 105.9. A Milford man arrested for possession of ecstasy. Police called to the Parson Thorn apartment complex for a complaint against 38-year-old LaVar Senia. And the officers found that he had 46 doses of ecstasy, 1.9 grams of marijuana, and several $100s in cash. They have arrested him also on an active capias out of Newcastle County. He's being held at Sussex Correctional Institute. From the first town of the first state, WXTE Lewis. It's 8 o'clock.
CBS News, I'm Gary Nunn. Secretary of State John Kerry reveals a cautious assessment as he heads for the next round of nuclear arms talks with Iran. He cites important gaps in such a deal before a deadline at the end of the month. Kerry spoke with reporters, including CBS News correspondent Margaret Brennan in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt.
Secretary of State John Kerry said it is only diplomacy that has succeeded in freezing Iran's nuclear program up to this point, and that it's only diplomacy that can really guarantee that the West can verify if Iran is moving forward with building a bomb or not. He said military options remain on the table if diplomacy fails.
Kerry attended an economic conference in Egypt, saying today that a decision could come soon on unblocking several $100 million in suspended military assistance for the Egyptian government. Cyclone Pam has ripped up the Pacific island of Vanuatu, 160-mile-an-hour winds, heavy rain. Another major storm is taking aim at the area. Alice Clements of UNICEF says that relief and aid are being rushed to the area.
We have a big problem, which is that the communications with the northern half of the country. So at this point, we can't even contact them by telephone to find out what the situation is, although we fear it's very, very grave.
At least 8 people are known dead. 47 people are unaccounted for after a crowded ferry boat capsized in northern Myanmar. Monster waves slammed the boat, killing at least 21 people. 167 more have been rescued. Myanmar's Navy is helping in the search. At the VA, improvement in care, but there's still a lot of work to do. That's the conclusion of a progress report on widespread complaints, phony wait lists, and mismanagement of the VA healthcare system. Iraq war vet Brian Gibbs says that some of that improvement is overstated.
You get your appointment within 30 days, and then it gets canceled. And then you get another one within 30 days. It's actually happened to me several times.
The Obama administration says that thousands of medical personnel, including doctors and nurses, have been hired nationwide. Officials contend that wait times for appointments and treatment are indeed improving. Second day of treatment at the National Institutes of Health for an American with Ebola. The 11th person treated in the U.S., second admitted to NIH. CBS's Sam Litzinger.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. He says the patient who'd volunteered in Sierra Leone is being given IV fluids at a facility near Washington, D.C.
When people lose fluid, they can get into multiple organ system failure with shock. And so one of the things that's generally now well accepted in the treatment of Ebola individuals is make sure that you monitor them carefully.
Officials are checking on people in Sierra Leone, including other Americans who had contact with the healthcare worker. Sam Litzinger, CBS News.
In southwest Mississippi, police say a man has been arrested in the shooting of a couple and their 3 children, the father and a 9-year-old daughter. The mother and 2 other children were wounded. Neighbors say the 3 crossed a busy highway to seek help after being shot. This is CBS News.
Geico Motorcycle presents Reflections from the Road.
Let me tell you, the road is a much more relaxing place since I switched to Geico Motorcycle Insurance and started saving money. With that taken care of, now I can think about deep, important things. Like how come it's a pair of pants when there's only one of them? A real brain teaser. But hey, at least saving money with Geico Motorcycle is as easy as pie. What does that mean, anyway?
Geico Motorcycle Insurance. See how much you could save.
Have you heard? Proactive Plus is faster and better than ever. Stay tuned for a 1,000,000 bottle giveaway, and you'll also receive free shipping. With Proactive Plus, your acne can heal, and you can help prevent new breakouts. Don't miss this limited time offer. We're going to let 1,000,000 people try Proactive Plus risk-free and get 2 free gifts, and also receive free shipping when you call right now. Call 800-393-6272. That's 800-393-6272.
Delaware 105.9 news time is 8:04. An Ocean Pines robbery suspect has been arrested. The armed robbery happened yesterday at 1:15 at the BB&T Bank on Racetrack Road. Maryland State Police, as well as the Worcester County Sheriff's Office and Ocean Pines Police, searched the area with canines and helicopters throughout the afternoon. Following media reports and a reverse 911 call to residents, a tip came in that led to 52-year-old Jeff Hare of Ocean Pines. Police went to Hare's home, obtained a search warrant, and found evidence of the robbery. He's been charged with armed robbery, felony theft, use of a firearm in the commission of a felony, first-degree assault, theft of a motor vehicle, reckless endangerment, and MDOP of over $500. Bond information has not yet been released. Milford police arrested another woman for making threats. Police say 56-year-old Daphne Watson, formerly of Milford, and now living in Virginia, threatened to shoot and kill a 45-year-old woman on January 22nd. Watson allegedly contacted the victim multiple times against her wishes. Watson was arrested on March the 7th and released on $200 unsecured bond. Taking a look at sports, Phillies get a win. They beat Tampa 2-1. Toronto over Baltimore 5-3. Washington and Houston play to a 6-all tie. In the NBA, 76ers 114, Sacramento 107. Hockey, Dallas over Philadelphia 4-2. MEAC championship game today between Delaware State and Hampton down in Virginia. And Harvick goes for back-to-back wins. He's on the pole for tomorrow's Sprint Cup race. It's in Arizona. Forecast calling for breezy with periods of rain. About 63 today. For tonight, look for just a touch of rain. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but the rain, I guess, may touch you. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, 45. Breezy with clouds breaking for sun on Sunday, 55. Monday, partly sunny, 59. And Tuesday, partial sunshine, a passing shower in the afternoon, 55. Then it drops off. Wednesday, we get cold again, as if winter's coming back, 47. Just wanted to teach there. 49 right now in Georgetown, 46 in Lewis, 50 in Milford. I'm Walt Barkus in the Delaware 105.9 newsroom.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Man, that break was quick. We're back. Holy mackerel, we're here. We're live at the Dry Zone Red Barn, Route 16 in Allendale. We got a lot of stuff to tell you about. I was talking about these buildings in Lincoln. I want to get rid of them. One is a 76-foot long office trailer. You can do a little remodeling and it could be a regular trailer. So I want to sell that. It's 76 foot long. It's got 2 bathrooms, one with a shower. It's got a small kitchenette. It's got a big waiting area with like a sliding glass window. So when your customers come in, you can say, "Can I help you? Do you have an appointment?" or whatever you want to do. What are you shaking your head for?
Just agreeing
Nothing.
with you.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you want to see more pictures of that particular building,
Yeah.
if you go to Wellers.com,
right,
and click on limited time, and then there's a buildings for sale.
Oh, they're right there?
There's a slideshow right there.
Okay, so we've got this carport for sale for $1,000. We've got this 2-car garage for sale for $2,000, and this office trailer is $13,950. And I do want to say this: if anybody owns a piece of land that you could put a single wide trailer on that they might want to sell, I am open-minded to buying a piece of land, putting this trailer on it, and then I can make it a rental. Okay.
And you could take the garage and put the garage there. Now they have a 2-car garage and
a rental. And I might as well put the carport there so they have a carport too. What
See,
the heck?
Gee. It's finished.
It's finished. So I'm looking to sell this trailer, the carport, and the 2-car garage. Or I guess I'm looking for a piece of land that's suitable for a single wide mobile home that I could put it on there, fix up the mobile home, make it a rental, and do it all. So Brooks has volunteered to help move the buildings. So anyway, That's the buildings in Lincoln. Any questions, ask us. All right? We got a health tip coming up, but there was something I wanted to talk about, but I forgot what it was. Can we do the health tip now?
Sure.
This is our good friend, Doc Hunt, Roger Hunt, real good guy. He's as fit as a fiddle, okay? And he works us over twice a week. Here we go. Here's this week's health tip.
Good morning, Jim and Brooks. This is Doc Hunt with Hunt for Health. And here's our health tip for the week. Last week we talked about cholesterol and your risk of heart disease. We talked about good and bad cholesterol and why cholesterol can lead to heart disease. And today what we're going to talk about is what makes cholesterol high or low. Why do some people have too much cholesterol in their blood? And many factors can help determine whether your blood cholesterol level is high or low. The following factors are the most important. Number one, heredity. Your genes partly determine the amount of cholesterol your body makes. And high blood cholesterol can run in families. You have no control over that. But you do have control over this, diet. 2 nutrients in the food you eat make your blood cholesterol level go up. Saturated fat, a type of fat found mostly in foods that come from animals, and cholesterol, which comes only from animal products, such as milk, butter, and the animals that we eat. Saturated fat raises your cholesterol level more than anything else in the diet. Reducing the amount of saturated fat and cholesterol in your diet is an important step in reducing your blood cholesterol levels. Third one, weight. Excessive weight tends to increase your blood cholesterol level. If you are overweight and have high cholesterol, losing weight may help to lower it. We know that also physical activity and exercise. By doing exercise and becoming more physically active, you can help lower your LDL, that's the bad cholesterol, the low dense lipid protein, or you can raise when you're exercising the HDL, the good cholesterol. We also know the age and gender, which we don't have a control over. As women and men age, their blood cholesterol levels rise. Prior to menopause, women had lower cholesterol levels. However, menopause often causes an increase in the LDL cholesterol level. Therefore, some women may benefit from taking estrogen after menopause because estrogen lowers LDLs and raises HDLs. But before you do that, I would suggest you talk with your healthcare practitioner. Alcohol increases the intake of HDL cholesterol. However, doctors do not know whether it also reduces the risk of heart disease. Drinking too much alcohol can certainly damage the liver and heart muscle in addition to other health problems. Due to these risks, you should not drink alcoholic beverages at all to prevent heart disease. And the last one is stress. Stress over long term has not been shown to raise blood cholesterol levels. The real problem with stress may be how it affects your habits, such as eating more. So, for example, some people under stress, they console themselves with food. Make sure you don't. This is Doc Hunt for Hunt for Health. God bless. See you next week.
All right, that was Doc Hunt. Anybody that knows him, he's a real good guy, and he really knows how to help people work towards better health. So I appreciate him, and I like him, and I like all he does with us, except when he's doing it to us. So anyway, we work out with him 2 mornings a week at 6 in the morning. Brooks has been joining back in here with us lately. So if you want to join Jim's gym, we have a couple openings. Feel free to give me a call.
So I shouldn't say that he hurt me on Thursday?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, my goodness.
He would say he gave you the opportunity to sweat.
He absolutely did, because we changed up what we used to run in place for the certain part of the circuit.
Right.
Now we do laps. Well, running laps is a lot different than running in place.
Really? Is it really?
Especially for a guy of my stature and size.
Really? Okay.
But it felt good after I was done.
All right. You probably look like you were bulldozing through the place.
Oh, my goodness.
We do have a lot of fun, though. He's good. And what's amazing is we've been doing this since, last June?
Yeah.
You know, everything, it's like always something new, something different. You know, he keeps it exciting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we talked about the free omelets. Is that correct?
That we did.
We did the health tip?
Yes, we did.
Okay, we're going to talk to a young lady that is named Amy Brown. Good morning, Amy Brown.
Good morning.
And she works at Eagles Nest Ministries in Milton. A lot of people just call it Eagles Nest Church. And you work, like, with the kids.
I do. I get to work. Right? I get to work with kids. We have Kids Cove every Sunday morning.
What's Kids Cove?
Kids
Is
Cove.
Is it like a cove, like a little area with some trees and moss and?
Well, we call it Kids Cove because
a
cove is like a nice, safe place where you can like the little sea creatures can come in and rest a little bit from the waves and be be safe and secure, and that's what we want to do with our kids at Kids Cove. We want to provide a safe place for them to grow and learn about Jesus. And so that's what we do every Sunday morning at 9:30.
Okay, you do a great job of it.
I love it. It is
like
maybe the best thing
kids
ever.
Back there.
We do have hundreds of kids back there.
Man,
it's.
I was thinking how many socks that is.
It is a lot of socks,
Right.
and you know what? Every once in a while we get a lost sock.
Really?
So every once in a while.
Okay.
We have enough fun that it's lose your socks kind of fun.
Okay. Yeah, I hear them screaming, laughing, playing.
Yes.
They always come out of there smiling. It's kind of neat.
Yes,
it's not like they're
yeah.
busting to get out of there.
We are doing a song with the praise team in Sanctuary coming up on March 29th.
Really?
And
that's a Sunday.
It is a Sunday. It's a
Okay.
Sunday morning. They're going to come in. It's Palm Sunday.
Okay.
They're going to come in waving their palms, and the song, we just started working on it last week. The little ones are so cute. I mean, they just are so excited about it. They're screaming it, and it's one of those songs, let them. It's
Really?
cute. It's
Okay.
adorable. Your grandson
Really?
was screaming and dancing. It
Okay.
was awesome.
All right. So you head up Kids Cove, is that right?
I do. I head up Kids
Okay.
Cove, and every once in a while, we get to do some stuff that's a little bit bigger. And we've got
Right.
Extravaganza coming up March 28th. That's
Really?
the day before
That's a
the
Saturday.
day. It is a Saturday, and it's a lot bigger. We
It's more better.
it's the most bestest.
Okay. I thought it was pretty big last year. What is this? Our third or fourth year?
I think this is our maybe fourth or fifth.
Really?
Yeah, we've been doing it a while.
Okay.
And so we're getting pretty good at it.
I would say polished. We're getting polished.
Polished, yes.
Yeah.
Polish the eggs.
All right. So this is a community-wide.
Community-wide,
It's
absolutely
free.
free.
Is it everything free?
Everything is free. Everything,
like the kids
everything,
are actually
everything.
going to leave with something?
They leave with a basket full of eggs.
Bags. Okay.
And bring a basket, and if
Bring
you don't
your
bring
own
a basket,
basket.
we've got bags.
So it's
So-
BY. Wait a minute. BYOB.
No. Yeah, I don't
Bring
know that
your
we wanna
own
say it's
basket.
BYOB.
Okay. Bring your own basket, however you want to say it. Okay? All right.
Yes.
I said it, so
Yeah,
that way
okay.
nobody
Then
gets in
you
trouble.
you can say it. I
Okay.
can't. But yes. Bring your basket. We've got our gym. We fill our gym full of inflatables like slides and obstacle courses and bounces.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you get an inflatable that's what, 12, 14 foot tall
Some of them reach pretty high up there, yeah.
through the door?
We
Help me
uninflate
understand
it.
that.
We uninflate it.
Oh, okay,
And actually,
okay.
we're joking about it. It's actually hard. We have to take take some poles out of our building and get it through
Really?
the doors. That's actually a little complicated. But
No
yeah,
kidding.
we get it done.
So like the poles that hold the ceiling up, you take them out to get
double
the
doors.
inflators.
Double
in.
doors.
Oh, okay. the
Allow
ones
us
that
to
hold
lock the double doors.
All right. So anyway.
Yeah. So we take those off.
These inflatables, now there's probably a charge to play on them.
Nope, absolutely free.
Okay, so let's run through this because it's hard for me to fathom.
Free. I know.
Free. Okay, like I'm thinking there's a catch to it. I mean,
no catch.
no blood draws, nothing.
No blood draws, no catch. Just come in. And the cool thing is,
Yeah.
so we've got the inflatables in the gym, face painting in the gym.
Really?
We're going to be dyeing eggs this year. If you want to dye some eggs, we're going to dye some eggs.
Okay.
Are
these hard boiled?
Hard boiled eggs. So you
Okay.
get to take those home.
Is there
with
an
you.
egg toss?
There is not an egg
Oh,
toss.
okay.
No.
With
No,
non-boiled.
No.
Non-boiled. Non-hard boiled.
No.
All right.
I don't want to
Okay,
clean
what's
up
the
after
age
that.
group? What age does this start?
Well, this is the really cool thing about our Easter egg hunt.
Okay.
A lot of Easter egg hunts, you come, all the kids go, and it's a free for all. Ours is not like that. We've got actually 5 different Easter egg hunts.
So the big kids won't be pushing the little kids out of the way.
Exactly. And so we've got one for toddlers, preschoolers, and then kindergarten
No
and first,
kidding.
second and third, and fourth and fifth.
You're so ingenious.
Well, I like safety.
Okay.
I like things to be
so
safe.
You don't want a 12-year-old pushing on a 3-year-old.
Exactly. And how cute is that? I mean, it's just cute
That's
when the
true.
little toddlers are coming in. It's a big
Are people
deal.
allowed to take pictures?
Love it to take pictures, and that's the nice
So
thing.
bring your own camera too.
Yes.
Okay.
Bring your BYOC.
C. Okay. Bring
Yes.
your own camera.
Yes. Or video recording device. Like,
Yes.
you know, yeah.
So they're allowed to record too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're
How much
your
is
kids
parking?
celebrate. Free. We have free parking too. It's exciting.
What if it's sunny out? How much is the sunshine?
The sunshine is it comes with it.
Okay.
It's and so does the rain though, and that's the thing. It's a rain or shine event.
Oh, because we will go inside.
We will, and that's our very first year. It was a rainy day.
Yeah.
It was a rainy, cold day, and so we actually hunted inside the building. But we got green carpet, so it still looked like it was on grass.
I got you.
So it was all good.
Gee whiz, this is a win-win-win-win.
It is.
All you have to do is get there.
It is.
Next year we'll be busing people in.
we should. We just pick them up at their
Have
house.
a train from Wilmington.
And I encourage everybody to go to our website.
Okay.
www.eaglesnest.ch, and when you get to that page,
Has 4 W's?
no, just 3.
Okay.
It's cool because like when you put 3 up like that, it looks
Right.
like a W. Sorry.
Okay. She's off track.
So we got we got a bunch of sliders.
So you start with www and then a dot.
Yeah,
And then
eaglesnest.ch. And you can get to the extravaganza page 2 different ways. You can
Okay.
wait through the sliders
Okay.
and wait until there's this awesome little picture that says extravaganza.
Okay.
And then you can click on that and you'll get
Okay.
to our event page. Or when you get to the .ch, you can slash and type in extravaganza. And
Now,
you can
do
go
you
straight
type
there.
in the slash or you write it with an ink pen on your...
No, you type it.
Okay.
I usually type it.
Okay.
Usually.
So don't write on your tablet or the screen. Okay.
No, I don't do that. So you can
Okay.
do that. And what we've got on that page, we've got the schedule of events.
Okay.
So we've got the schedule
Is
of
there
all
anything
those
there
hunts.
that would tell people what time things happen?
Yes, the schedule of the hunts would.
Okay.
And so the different hunts. So you'll know if you've got a second grader, you'll know when your hunt is. You could know right now if you log on right now.
You're saying people would be allowed to get this information this early
Right
in the
now,
game?
and they can download and print a coloring sheet that they can bring in, and we have a special
Like
area. Turn them in and got special prizes for that. So we've got
How
a
much are the
coloring
prizes?
sheet. The prizes are also free.
Daggone. Who's funding this thing?
I heard it was Weller's.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I
I
heard it was somebody else. I heard it was somebody else.
This is something that we do at Eagles Nest because we just.
Oh, this
we
is a
think
big
family-
undertaking.
Well, we feel like families are important, and this is.
And Eagles Nest is part of the community.
Eagles Nest is part of a community.
And the community is part of
yes,
Eagles Nest.
Yes, and it's just having a
Dang,
fun
why don't we just
family
do
thing
more
to
of
do.
this?
We need to do one of these every weekend.
We need to do something in July.
We do need to do something in
You
July.
know what we need? We need to pitch the idea of having fireworks at Eagles Nest
We
to
do.
somebody.
On July 18th, maybe that would be really
Maybe.
cool.
Let's see if that date will work, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. We've never had fireworks at Eagles Nest before.
It's going to be great. Yeah.
Pastor Bob tells me we have a lot of home runs.
I
haven't spotted them as easily as he does, but
we have fireworks every week at Kids
Okay.
Cove.
all right. So,
Awesome things happen.
if somebody is listening right now, you've gave them how to go to the website.
I
But
did.
what if they wanted to meet you? Can they come on a Sunday morning and literally meet you?
Any Sunday morning.
Okay.
They
'cause
can
what do
come
you
and
work
meet
about half a day a week?
me. About that. Maybe
Not
half,
even
yeah.
that much.
No, it's
Okay.
No, they can come back. Now, I'm mostly with the kids. So if you're an adult person and want to meet me, then
Wait till afterwards.
then you got to wait till after.
All right. But if you have children, all children are welcome on Sundays.
The more the merrier.
Do we have something for like little babies?
We do. We have the nursery for little babies from
Okay.
like tiny. And not only that, but if you're a nursing mom, we have a special room just for you. So you
No
can come and you can be with your child and in privacy. It's a nice thing.
Really? Is
Yeah,
that in the lobby?
really, it's near the lobby.
Near the lobby.
Really comfy chairs.
Really?
Maybe they're comfy enough that during the week when I'm trying to hide, I go
where
in
you
there
are.
and hang out on the really
Okay.
comfy chairs.
All right. Reminisce on your way back when you
Yes, back
children
when I
were
had
born.
babies.
All right. All right. EaglesNest.ch, everybody. Amy Brown, she's a ball of fire. She's hard to contain. She's like a meteorite that's landed. She's just
Damn.
radiating and making headway, plowing through.
I'm creating a big hole.
All right. So come to Eagles Nest tomorrow morning. What time is church tomorrow morning?
9:30
All right.
every Sunday, and this Sunday is going to be really cool day.
Okay. Cool day. What
Yeah.
temperature?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Something special. Pastor Bob going to hit a home run?
He is. Oh no, it's a football theme this week.
Oh, okay.
So
it's gonna be a touchdown.
touchdown.
He's a Redskins fan,
touchdown.
right?
I've heard Redskins maybe.
Yeah, I think
Cowboys
Pastor Bob
fans.
loves the Redskins.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Amy, are you done? Are your 3 minutes up?
I think. I
Okay.
can talk to you all day though.
That's fine. Well, let's do it after 9 o'clock.
All right.
All right, thanks. That's Amy Brown. Okay. Extravaganza. It's really great, folks. If you're listening, if you got kids, grandkids, if you want to just bring a whole bunch of the neighborhood kids, it's a great event. It's at 1 o'clock on March 28th. Go to eaglesnest.ch to learn more. Hey, I got to get the people from Dry Zone over here. So I think we are getting ready to go with that again. I have a lot of different things I want to talk about, but I want to learn all I can about Dry Zone. So that way, in the event, I need them for anything. I actually have a daughter getting ready to do a big project with them. But we're going to talk Dry Zone one more time. So let's get started, everybody. How's the omelet sales going?
Fantastic.
Okay,
Bill is in there cooking harder than he's ever worked before, but I didn't say that.
Okay. On a Saturday morning this early.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Trying to talk him into doing it every single morning.
Isn't it something, though? I mean, we've got the flow of people coming
It's
through
actually
today.
busy. I mean, he's in there cooking like crazy.
He is. So if you're out and about, folks, it's no joke. It's for real. We are cooking omelets here. They're absolutely free. Stop on in. Stop by. Tell Bill how you want it cooked, and he'll do it for you. We're on Route 16 in Ellendale, the Big Red Dry Zone Red Barn. This is actually their worldwide headquarters located right on Route, what did I say, 16, 13? What road is this?
16.
Route 16 in Ellendale. All right. Tell me some more about Dry Zone. Last time we talked about these little sump pump things. We talked about crawl spaces. What do I not know about Dry Zone?
Foundations. How about foundations? I mean, we actually, a lot of people just think that, okay, put it this way. If it's from the floor down, we've got it covered. Okay.
From the floor down.
And that includes the foundation, too, which is the backbone of the home.
Yeah.
If the foundation's not right, I promise you nothing else is right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Your windows will start cracking.
It's amazing. I mean, the best indicator when it comes, because what we were talking about education with the homeowners.
Right.
And the very first sign that you've got a foundation issue, the best thing to look for is like walk around your house and look at your drywall. If we've got any little cracks in the drywall, if your windows don't seem to be opening right, that means the house is moving.
Something's pinching.
Something's moving, right? Because the whole house is connected, and something's moving.
Wow.
Okay.
Right. So what could you possibly do about a foundation?
Well, it depends on what the problem is.
Would you shore the house up somehow?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, it all depends on what's going on, whether it's a basement, whether it's a crawl space, whether we've got horizontal cracks in the foundation, or whether we got vertical cracks in the foundation.
Really?
We have several different methods. It doesn't matter what the problem actually is.
You've got it covered.
We've got it covered. Absolutely. We can drive these big helicals in the ground, which are these huge screws.
What's a helical?
A helical pier, basically, if let's say that we've got a part of the home is sinking. Okay. Which we build on a lot of soft soil around here. Okay. So let's say that they throw homes up so fast these days.
Yeah,
that
they do.
The home doesn't have time to actually settle.
Yeah.
So they throw them up real quick. The family moves in. 6 months later,
start putting furniture in there and filling the drawers.
We add weight, you know, and all this weight that's added since the home hasn't had time to finally settle in. A few months later, they start noticing cracks in their drywall. Well, we can find out what those cracks are caused from, as far as what part of the house is sinking, what's moving, and we can stop that from moving.
Okay.
And a helical, you asked, it's a big giant screw. We screw it into the ground. We latch it onto the side of the house. Nobody ever knows we're there because everyone all of a sudden starts thinking, oh, you're going to see this big, huge screw. We screw it in the side of the house. We lift the house, put it back in place, and then we cover it back up, and nobody ever knows we were there.
Wait a minute. How do you lift the house?
It's actually done with hydraulic pressure. Basically, once they start screwing the screw into the ground and they start hitting, we're looking for competent soil. See, the problem is the house is not resting on soil strong enough to support the home. So what we do is we go down with this big, huge helical screw until we find competent soil. And then once we find soil that's strong enough to support the home, we latch it on underneath the house. And that way, so it's not the soil that you're seeing supporting the home. The soil could be 30.
You're pushing against that thing.
You got it. So the soil could be 50, 80, a quarter of a mile underground. You never know how deep we have to go to hit.
Right. And that's never done when somebody builds a house.
Oh, no, absolutely
They dig a hole and put the foundation, and that's it.
You got it.
Wow. Okay, one call does it all. We got 684-5034. You call, you leave a message, somebody calls you back, you schedule an appointment. Do you guys do appointments after 5, or are they only during the day?
No, we run all the time. I mean, the other night, I didn't get home till 10 o'clock at night the other night. We were running up. But when it rains like this, we get really super busy.
Okay.
And let's face it, a lot of people work,
right.
And a lot of people have to be home after, won't get home till after 5. So a lot of our appointments are done after 5 o'clock.
I didn't know. I was kidding when I said it, but I didn't know.
No, it's true. Most of our appointments are actually done after 5 o'clock. So, because people get home. You know, that's when they're available.
I'm working with somebody on a big project, and I was surprised they don't offer after hours.
No, please don't hesitate to call and set up appointments after 5 o'clock.
Okay.
We are available all the way through.
All right, so 684-5034. Give a call. Dryzone.com. There's a lot of videos on there, a lot of information, stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. The website is incredible.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on today.
Oh, thank you for coming.
And thanks for the omelets.
Oh, I'm going to get one myself right now.
I'm going to wrap this half an hour up. So, folks, you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. We are live right here at the Dry Zone Red Barn, Route 16 in Ellendale. They are truly, honestly giving away free omelets. There's no charge, no purchase necessary. So if you want one, just literally stop in, go right on into the kitchen and talk to the chef and say, Chef Bill, I want another omelet, okay? And he does a great job. So whether you want vegetables in there or whatever you want. So you can also watch us at wellerdoesdelmarva.com. We've had a really, really nice turnout here today. So if you're listening or if you're out and about and you want to come on in, we're here till 9 o'clock, which is only another half an hour. But you got a half an hour to get on in here. But people are coming in now. Here's another young man sporting his newest hairdo. So Lit Dryden, good morning there. So, anyway, again, if you're out and about and you want to stop in, we're here, we're live, we're local, and you also can watch us. I'll be back here in just a few minutes once we take this break, and we're going to talk about Wilson's Auction. They have a huge sale coming up, and that's going to be next weekend up in Harrington, their big Mid-Atlantic equipment auction. I'm going to tell you all about that. So stay tuned. Weller Does Delmarva. We'll be right back with our final half an hour in just a couple minutes.
Hi, this is Ed Lester, owner of the Brick Hotel, Restaurant, and Tavern. If you're looking for a unique and casual dining experience, join us at the Brick. We're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch and dinner, and Sundays with a $9 breakfast buffet.
Need to plan a special occasion, meeting, or banquet event? When you put together the Brick Special Group Menu with its historic ambiance, you've got a winning combination that is sure to impress. Lunch packages starting at just $15, and dinner packages start at $28.
We'll see you at the Brick, where things are happening west of the beach.
Take Delaware 1059 with you everywhere by streaming us on your smartphone or tablet. Download the Delaware 1059 Listen Live app in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store today. Live streaming brought to you in part by Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, where they sell utility trailers new and used, as well as sheds, carports, gazebos, dog kennels, and swing sets. Give them a call at 302-337-8228 or on the web at wellers.com. On air, on demand, and on your device. Delaware 1059.
News update. I'm Gary Nunn. Next round of nuclear negotiations with Iran.
We still don't know whether or not we will get there, and that's why I will travel to Lausanne in Switzerland tomorrow in order to meet with Foreign Minister Zarif.
Secretary of State John Kerry in Egypt.
We will return to these talks recognizing that time is of the essence, the clock is ticking, and important decisions need to be made.
CBS's Margaret Brennan.
Secretary of State John Kerry said a military option remains on the table, but diplomacy is the best way to guarantee that Iran won't build a nuclear bomb.
The conflict between 47 Republicans in Congress has surfaced as a thorn in the side of diplomats. Kerry has attended an economic conference in Egypt today, saying a decision will come soon on unblocking several $100 million in suspended military assistance for the Egyptian government. CBS News Update. I'm Gary Nunn.
Hello, I'm Pete Booker, president of Delmarva Broadcasting Company. We are dedicated to equal employment opportunity. When a job opening occurs in our company, we notify community groups who can inform their interested members. We'd like to hear from any group that helps people find jobs. Please contact us at 302-422-7575 to sign up. This job listing service is a free equal employment opportunity outreach program provided by Delmarva Broadcasting Company.
In 2015, your business will not be as successful as it could be without digital marketing. Your prospects are constantly researching products and services online, but you're an expert in your business, not the internet. DBC Interactive has the expertise to help lead you to digital success with the products and services your business needs right now. Search engine marketing, custom websites, mobile web, targeted online advertising, text messaging, reputation management, email, and more. All from a local company you can count on. All DBC Interactive clients receive our exclusive digital concierge service. No dead-end tech support phone calls here. Find out how DBC Interactive can help your business market and connect with your customers online, all while respecting your marketing budget. Just for checking us out, we'll send you a free, no-obligation analysis of your website. Visit dbcinteractive.com/free offer. That's dbcinteractive.com/free offer.
Hi, my name is Carolyn Finney, owner of Signs by Tomorrow in Dover. At Signs by Tomorrow, we understand your job is on the line every day. Whether you're a business owner or an admin assigned to a marketing project, your materials must drive your brand and get your message out. Be it business cards, marketing giveaways, signs, event graphics, vehicle wraps, outdoor signage, or indoor messages or murals, we are here for you. We understand your time is valuable, and with Signs by Tomorrow in Dover, you will always get a live, knowledgeable person to work with you from start to finish. An on-site designer that caters to your needs, free on-site visits, assurance the job is done right, a company that cares about you and your vision. Find us on Route 13 in Dover, visit sbtdover.com, or call us 302-744-9396 to see how we can be your marketing and branding solution. Signs by Tomorrow in Dover. We stand on the line with you.
Your Ocean Area Tire Goodyear Tire Pros and Service Network facilities in Ocean View, Ocean Pines, and next to Harris Teeter in Millsboro are now offering you the Valvoline Service Plus Limited Lifetime Guarantee. More than just an oil change, Valvoline Professional Series Services maximizes the life of your vehicle, protecting critical systems like brakes, cooling system, fuel system, power steering, and transmission. And Valvoline backs the protection with a limited lifetime guarantee with coverage up to $4,000 for each critical system as long as you stay current on the services. Ask your Ocean Area Tire Pros for more details or visit ValvolineServicePlus.com. Ocean Area Tire, the largest Goodyear tire store on the shore with over 4,000 tires in stock. Check and replace worn tires now for the winter and spring driving ahead. With over 34 combined state-of-the-art equipment bays, you'll be on your way in a jiffy. Ocean Area Tires, featuring a kid-friendly play area, towing, and courtesy shuttle. They're open 7 days a week in Ocean View, Ocean Pines, and next to Harris Teeter, Millsboro.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 1059.
Okay, that was a quick break. The building is full of people, and if you are coming, keep on coming. We're going to be here till 9 o'clock, and they are cooking and giving away omelets, and everybody is enjoying them. So I want to thank the people that have stopped by for stopping by, and I want to thank the people from Dry Zone for having us. Now I need to jump to another event. This is something I personally really enjoy, is a good auction, okay? And Dave Wilson has Wilson's Auction, and they are having an auction today. They have one every Saturday right there on Route 113 in Lincoln, and it starts about 10 o'clock in the morning. And if you go to their website, which is wilsonsauction.com, you can click right on there, and there is all kinds of pictures of stuff. There's a big grandfather clock there too, so there's a lot of furniture, antiques, washer and dryer, and just all kinds of stuff. But I really want to jump to another event that he has got coming up, which is next Saturday, which Brooks and I are very excited about, because we actually next Saturday are going to be broadcasting live from this auction, which is up at the Delaware State Fairgrounds, and it's called their Mid-Atlantic Equipment Auction, okay? So the neat thing about it is you will, you just don't know what you're going to see there. So they're going to have tractors, construction equipment, combines, trucks, trailers, sprayers, tillage equipment, implements, ATVs, lawn and garden stuff. He's even telling me he's going to have some boats, tools, and just all kinds of stuff. So it's next Saturday. Mark your calendar. This is a must-be at event. It's at 9 o'clock. Right there at the Delaware State Fairgrounds, starting 9 o'clock next Saturday morning. But we're going to broadcast live starting at 7. Weller does Delmarva. But they're taking consignments actually starting today. Well, I think there's already some stuff up there. But if you have something you want to sell, you can bring it to the Delaware State Fairgrounds starting today. They're going to be there today, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8 to 5, 8 to 5, all day long. If you've got a truck or a piece of equipment that you want to just turn it into cash, mowers, trailers, all kinds of stuff, it's fenced in, it's secured, they have security there. So if you have any questions, you can go to the website, which is wilsonsauction.com, and learn what you need to know. You can call them on the phone, which is 422-3454, 422-3454. But if you would come out next Saturday, we're going to be doing our show live right there at the auction where the stuff's going to be. Now, also, Wilson's Auction in Lincoln will also be having their weekly auction next Saturday, too. Tuesday nights, they have a car auction. So it's a big, busy place. But Dave Wilson's good guy. He's got a really good staff. Been serving our area for probably 40-some years. And the one thing that he really takes pride in is that he has no buyer's penalty. He wants me to make sure everybody understands that what you bid is what you pay. So if you bid $1,000, you owe $1,000. He is saying that some auctioneers have a penalty that they charge of 10 to 12 to 15% above what you bid. So, he does not charge that, doesn't believe in it. And so what you bid is what you pay at Wilson's Auction. So that's that. Okay, I do want to remind you also, a lot of people are waiting for a tax return to come back to buy something. If you need any of what Weller sells, we can offer you 90 days same as cash, 6 months same as cash, and if need be, 1 year same as cash, just to help get you moving on your purchase, okay? I mentioned the tablets, the 7-inch Android tablets. You've got till 9 o'clock to call 337-8228. All you do is leave your name and number and say, hey, I think I want one or two. They're $57 each. 2 for $100. That's only if you call before 9 and leave your name and number, okay? So keep that in mind if you would, if you happen to want one of them. And that's that. So anyway, let me see what's next. Oh, I want to talk about Mid-South Audio real quick if I could, okay? They've been supplying us with a lot of our equipment, okay? So they sell equipment. All right, so if you need amps or speakers or anything like that, they can help you out with that. But the big thing that they really do, and they want to make sure everybody's, they're not a music store. They're selling musical instruments. But they are a full-blown organization that if you're having an event, let's just say you're having a big concert somewhere, whether it's outside or inside. I mean, they can bring a tractor trailer that's a great big stage and open it up. I remember at Return Day Parade down there in Georgetown, they come in and this thing opened up, and and they're putting up these speakers and amps and running wires, and they got these things on the roads that the wires run through. They're just an unbelievable organization. It's called Mid-South Audio. You can look them up online at midsouthaudio.com. But let's say you own a business and you want a sound system, or you have little events, or you have a conference room and you need a PA system, or you have a church and your system's just old or outdated, or it needs tuning up or working on, or you just need some advice or guidance or some new amps or anything you need, microphones, whatever. They do it all, they service it all, they fix it all, they rent it all, they can sell it all, whatever you need done or need to get. So they even have spotlights. The other thing is, let's say Brooks and I woke up one day and wanted to cut an album, right? Yeah. Albums are coming back. They call them vinyls, okay, or vinyl. Anyway, we could go down there, and no matter how we sound, they could bring in musicians that could make us sound better. Yep. So they can bring in musicians. They have equipment that the people play. So if you need a piano to play, or an organ, or a drum set, or you need somebody to play it, they do it all. All we got to do is think of the words, Brooks.
We should do it.
I think we should do it Monday.
Deal.
Okay? I think we should sell tickets for people to watch it.
This is going to be a comedy show.
It's going to be something. Anyway, folks, if you need any kind of audio equipment, lighting, sound equipment, whether you're having an event and you want them to just handle it all, they even provide the people to run it. So whatever you need, it's midsouthaudio.com. A good friend of mine, Kevin Short, owns and operates it. And you say, well, I'm in Maryland or Virginia or New Jersey or Pennsylvania. Doesn't matter where you are. He told me they went as far as Texas. So anyway, and that's just a little bit past Maryland. Anyway, give them a call, 856-6993, 856-6993, midsouthaudio.com. Brooks, I am running out of time, buddy.
Yes, it is. That 9 o'clock is approaching quickly.
Holy mackerel. Okay, I mentioned that. I mentioned we're giving away free omelets. We have had a crowd of people in here today, and that's been nice. Hey, I want to talk about our website guy real quick. Every time I talk with him, I get excited. I enjoy talking to him. Jonathan Hazelwood, he does a great job. He owns the Creative Anchor. He is totally building us a brand new website from scratch. Now, we were going to remodel ours to now we're just going to get a brand new one. It's going to be able to search for things easier. Probably be a month or two before this thing is done. But if you are listening and you own a business or you have a concept or an idea and you want a website, if you have a website that you want tuned up, if you want him to blow it up and build you a brand new one, if you want him to do some creative thinking with you or anything, he's very knowledgeable, very helpful, and he can help you in any way you want. Graphic design, logos, things like that, search engine optimization, whatever you may need, give Jonathan a call, brainstorm with him, and see what he can do to help you. It's 526-7250, 526-7250 on the web. It's thecreativeanchor.com. Tell him we sent you. Jonathan Hazelwood, real good guy, very easy to talk to, very knowledgeable. He's working with me, my daughter, and Brooks. We're all trying to design a brand new website for Wellers that is much easier. We're going to have an e-commerce store and move on from there. So anyway, that is kind of where we're at. I mentioned the Lincoln buildings. What am I missing, Brooks? Anything you could think of? We're going to be open today. I guess that's an important thing. Wellers Utility Trailers is going to be open today from what time? 9 to 1.
Yep.
I had you down to 9 to 5, didn't I?
You almost did.
9 to 1, folks. So the phone number there is 337-8228. We have been getting busier and busier. Are they bringing in sheds every day now?
Yes, they are.
Every time I look out there, there's another truckload of sheds coming in. So we sell an Amish-built shed, a lot of shapes and styles and colors. And tell us a little bit about them there, Mr. Ritter.
Oh, well, they've brought in about 3 or 4 in the last couple of days. They've taken out about the same amount.
Okay.
So
We've been selling a lot of sheds.
Absolutely.
And the weather's been holding everything back.
That's correct.
Okay.
But we're selling sheds that we have in stock. We're selling special order sheds. But we just had a guy the other day bought a 12 by 24 with a garage door on the front, side door, a couple of windows, and basically he's just going to use it to put his mowers and stuff in. But it's like a shed that's a garage.
Wow.
And you can set them up to where you can actually pull vehicles into these. So if you
can get them taller than normal,
absolutely.
Longer, more windows, less windows.
Yeah, wide, long.
Different styles of side doors.
Mm-hmm. You can even get 2-story.
This winter has been rough both on sheds and carports, hasn't it?
It has, yes.
I mean, it's actually affected trailer deliveries.
Mm-hmm.
Like we live in Delaware and the weather is not that horrible, but when you have to think about where they're coming from, what they have to deal with, I guess with sheds, they got to worry about the ground now being too saturated, getting trucks in there and stuff like that. So all we encourage people to do is stay ahead of it as much as you can. I mean, everybody we deal with, they want to sell it and get it delivered as quick as they can. Anything else I need to know?
Not really at the moment, but definitely, come in, and if you're looking for a shed or a carport, come in now because we're heading into the busier season.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to get in and get your stuff on order now.
All right. I have something else I want to mention, okay?
Sure.
Something has happened that has made me really excited about something. Brooks Ritter has won an award. Okay?
Doesn't happen too often.
It doesn't happen too often, but I'm very proud of him. He is the Ruritan of the Year, okay, for the Milford Ruritan Club.
Yep.
How long have you been a member?
5 years.
5 years.
Yep.
And I think you have enjoyed it.
Yes.
And presumably they've enjoyed your company.
They act like they have.
They act like they have. They do a lot of good things in the community.
Yeah.
And I'm just proud of you, Brooks. I'm going to say congratulations to Brooks Ritter for being the Ruritan of the Year for the Milford Ruritan Club.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have a gift for you. Okay? I brought it with me today. It is a gift card from me. It says a gift for you. It's a $50 gift card for where? Abbott's Grill.
Cool.
Okay? So you and I can either go to lunch or dinner. Now you can take your wife. So there you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Brooks Ritter. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I knew you when you were just a little baby.
It's been many
now
years.
You're a big baby.
I was going to say that. You beat me to it.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. I'll slow down. All right, so we've had a really good time here today. We are at the Dry Zone Red Barn. We've had people stop by. I actually had a gentleman bring me a coffee mug. I'm just blown away. He put the Weller Does Delmarva logo on it, and it says, live from the Dry Zone Red Barn, and he made it this morning and brought it to me this morning. So if you want, can I mention this, Greg, on the radio? Anyway, I'm going to. He makes these things. So I guess if you're listening and you want a very unique gift idea, he can put it on a mug. He said he could put it on a tile, so on. His name is Greg Ryan, and I'm just going to give out his phone number if that's okay. 908-447-4880. 908-447-4880, okay? And it's, here you go. It's MRGS Crafts. MRGS Crafts at yahoo.com. But he actually took a mug and went online and got the Weller Does Delmarva logo and printed it right on this mug. And then underneath it, it says live from the Dry Zone Red Barn. It's like a collector's item for me. So if you need something really unique like that, give him a call. Check him out. I had no idea stuff like that was even available. So one more thing. I'm running out of time, but I do want to say something else too. I had a really great birthday, so I want to say thank you to my family. Thank you to the, I would say, between email, Facebook, text messages, people say, I've had probably over 1,000 communications in reference to my birthday. I can't even possibly begin to respond. I have never felt so good. Thank you. I'm now 57. I'm not saying feeling 57 makes me feel good, but I felt really good. My birthday was great. Got a lot of nice, interesting gifts. And then at Jimmy's Grill yesterday morning, I'm there for the Dean Gaffney show, and they bring out a pineapple cake, but they brought out a crab cake. 4 big Jimmy's Grill crab cakes stacked up with a candle right on top of it. So
that looks really good.
That was a Jack Riddle, Susan Riddle, Dan Gaffney, Colin Walls, Jimmy's Grill put together idea. It was good. And I thank all my friends that came. It was wonderful. It made me feel really special, even though I am special. It made me feel special. So thank you, everybody. I am now officially 57 years old. I've officially now been in business 41 years. I started when I was 16. I started working in Lincoln at the place called May Pop Tire Company when I was 9 years old. Sharon, who works for us, when somebody buys a trailer, she does their paperwork usually, and she said a gentleman was there the other day who said that I sold him his first pair of roller skates at Maypops.
Wow.
And that's a long time ago, because I met Denise. Denise and I have been together 41 years, and I met her at the Dover roller skating rink. So anyway,
that's cool.
That's cool. It's cool, and she's actually still happy with me, so that's beyond cool. So if you ever want to learn more about Jim Weller, you can go to wellers.com, and there's a little thing there you can click on. It says the man, the myth, the legend, if you have any interest in learning about my life story. It's kind of interesting, okay? And at one point I actually had hair. People find that hard to believe. I do really need to sell these buildings at Lincoln, okay? I have rented the corner in Lincoln, so I need to get rid of these buildings. Again, one of them is a 76-foot-long office trailer. Maybe you own a farm, because farms can put a trailer on it. I actually, where I live, I own 30 acres, and I think by that, I'm allowed to just put a trailer there. I just thought of that.
So
I can put this thing. I don't even need property now. But anyway, so if you need an office trailer, this is a real nice office trailer. It's got the wider doors, handicap accessible. It's got a handicap bathroom. It's built for an office, but it could be with some minor remodeling turned right into a home. It's got a shingled roof. It's got vinyl siding. I just need to sell this thing. I was asking $20,000. I dropped it to $15,000. I'm down to $13,950, and I need it to. Oh, I lost my breath. I need it to go away. So if anybody wants it, needs it, would like to buy it, buy it. It's that simple. All you got to do is buy it. I can show it to you this morning if you want. And then I've got a carport up there. You can stop and look at that. And then a 2-car garage. The carport's $1,000. The 2-car garage is $2,000. Everything's got to be moved as soon as possible because I have rented the corner. Somebody is going to open a business there, okay? So I just want to let you know, Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open. They're probably open by now. 337-8228 is the phone number. If you have any questions on the web, it's wellers.com. Anything new you want me to mention, Brooks?
Well, we have a flagpole special going on right now.
Oh, is that a crazy deal?
It is a really good deal.
Now, this is the flagpole that if you went to the fair, you saw it there.
Yes.
Okay, it's a
Flagpole.
company. What's the name of the company?
Uncommon USA.
So somebody could go to their website, uncommonusa.com.
Yep.
It's called the Presidential Series.
That's correct.
And they're like $319 online at their website.
That's correct.
Okay.
Right now,
Right.
we have them at our place for $199.
Now, people would say, how can that possibly be?
Jim buys things
In the hundreds, sometimes thousands.
which then warrants him being able to get a good deal on them. So
Right.
we just want to pass the good deal off to you. But it's not just
$199. Now, that's $100, $120 below the manufacturer's wholesale internet price.
and it's not even just that. On
What,
top
is
of
there
the-
more?
on top of
Tell us, Brooks.
On top of $199,
Yes.
you're going to get a 7-inch Android tablet, a cleaning kit, and earbuds.
Oh, so like a little bundle?
A little bundle, $87.50 bundle.
Okay.
Absolutely free with the flagpole.
So if you buy the flagpole, how much is the bundle?
The bundle is $87.50, but it's free. Zero. Costs you nothing if you buy the flagpole.
All right, so let me recap what I think you're saying because you might have it wrong. You're trying to say that for $199,
Yep.
you get the flagpole.
Yep.
It's all American made. The flag and the flagpole is made in America.
That's correct.
Comes with all your installation hardware.
Yep.
This is a 20-foot tall aluminum telescopic flagpole. And it's not one of the cheap ones because we have one of the cheap ones right beside it, right?
That's correct.
So you can really see the difference.
Yep. And you have a choice of 3 different colors.
Really?
Black.
I thought color was extra. Are you sure on what you're going to say?
Yep. Black, bronze, and then silver or regular.
Okay. So no extra charge for that. Yep. So anyway, no extra charge for that. Is that right?
That's correct.
All right. So color is no extra charge. All right. So $199, and you get a free Android tablet.
That's correct. And you get your choice of color there.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
And so that's a good deal.
Absolutely. $199.
There's a lot of people here.
There is.
I just realized I forgot to mention the Weller Delmarva mugs. I've only got 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so we got a lot going on.
Absolutely.
The flagpole's $199.
That's correct.
I was frustrated. I would be at the fair and I was watching people paying $300, $250. I'm thinking, man, I could. And you can't say nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it's a little bit of a conflict
Right.
of interest.
Right. So anyway, we got them. Same flagpole. We buy hundreds of them. We just want to bless our community. So for $199, you get a 20-foot tall aluminum telescopic flagpole. Right next to it, we have one that's $99, right?
That's correct.
And we have that so people can really see the difference.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a nice quality flagpole.
Mm-hmm.
All installation hardware except for the bag of secrete. Okay. And you get a flag, a 3x5 flag.
That's correct.
And it's a sewn flag, not silkscreen.
That's correct.
Right, you
Yeah,
can actually
nylon.
feel the stars and
Yep.
everything. Okay, and comes with a little gold ball and so on. Real nice quality flagpole. And I'll tell you what's nice, they hold 2 flags.
Yeah.
So let's say you got a business. We sell a flag that says open.
Yes.
Or we have all the military flags too.
Yes.
So you could fly the United States of America flag, the USA flag, and then have an open flag or another flag or whatever you're proud of or want to support or something like that, couldn't you?
That's correct. We also sell a light that you can put on the top.
Oh, that solar light. I got one at home. You know what's neat about it? It actually lights up my driveway just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's right where I park my truck. You know what I mean?
No, it's an
So
LED light, and it's
yeah.
it's
burns
bright.
no electricity.
That's correct, and it's solar powered. So during the day, it's soaking up the sun and powering the batteries in it, and then at night it comes on and lights your flags.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got those for sale too. So anyway, it's Weller's Utility Trailers. Where in the world are we? We're on Route 13 in Bridgeville, and we'll take good care of you. We're locally owned. We're locally operated. We're made in America. We're good people. We're honest. We've been in business 40-some years, and we try hard to do a good job for our customers. And nothing is flawless, but we try our best to work through whatever we can work through. I'll tell you what's frustrating anymore. We're always at the mercy of anybody that's selling it to us.
Yeah.
It's like we can't promise nothing anymore. Somebody said to me the other day, can't you make a decision? I can make a decision, but I can't control anything. And I hate that because that's something a businessman hates.
And it's very frustrating, especially when you're talking about warranty on something.
Right.
Because if we make a decision and do something for you, which is what we want to do.
Absolutely.
It then will actually void out your warranty on that product.
Correct.
So actually we're doing
I had
more
that one.
harm.
I had that when I was in the tire business.
Mm-hmm.
I would sell a tire and people said, well, can't you just, by law, we have to sign these agreements saying we won't speak on behalf of the manufacturer.
Yep.
We only work as a liaison between you and the manufacturer, but we, by law, are not allowed to speak on their behalf because we're not a representation of their warranty department.
That's correct.
So anyway, it's Weller's Utility Trailers. We haven't made it 41 years by doing it wrong. So we got a good staff. Brooks Ritter works there. His brother Brandon Ritter works there. We got my son-in-law Jason Troyer works there. Earl Jackson works there. Who else we got? We got Sharon back in the office. My daughter Kim works there. My other daughter Jenny works there. My son Jimmy works there. Who else? We got
Couple guys in the
Dave,
back, Dave
Fletcher.
Coulter. Yeah.
Coulter Gingrich. Everybody knows him. So it's Weller's Utility Trailers. If you've never been there, I invite you to stop in today. In fact, as an added value bonus, today and today only, if you stop in and see Brooks Ritter. So when are you going to be back there? 10 o'clock?
I'd say about 10 o'clock.
Okay, you got to go to the store to get these. They're normally $15, so it's a ploy. It's a ploy to get you in the store. In fact, I'm going to make it easier. I'm not going to give this. I'm going to give you 6 pair of socks for free if you stop in today and say hi to Brooks Ritter and shake his hand. How about that?
Works for me.
So from 10 to 1, if you want 6 pair of socks, absolutely free, you stop in. Now, these are not Brooks' old socks. These are brand new socks. Are you telling me we're out of time?
Yeah, we're out of time.
Oh,
That's a wrap.
my. The show is over. It's a wrap. Thank you, everybody. And it's Weller Does Delmarva. Next Saturday, we'll be at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. WellerDoesDelmarva.com. And any questions, give me a call. And Fran, thank you very much for all you do. Everybody have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
The preceding program was a paid commercial presentation. Local news first on Delaware 105.9.
Good morning. It is 8:59. I'm Walt Barkus in the Delaware 105.9 newsroom. Look for periods of sunshine, actually periods of rain today, about 63. Right now, we're at 50. At Ocean Pines, robbery suspect has been arrested. An armed robbery happened about 1:15 yesterday afternoon at the BB&T Bank on Racetrack Road. State police, along with the county